am not the biggest fan of meal prepping, but I rather prep certain sides, salsas, protein for sure, that allows me to make more meals out of one item, because I feel like by having that, I am able to have a little bit more flexibility throughout the week and I can change it up. I don't like to compromise flavor, but I like to eat healthy, and this is my Mexican version of ingredient prepping. So let me show you everything I made this week.
I'm going to start off with frijoles de la olla because these take the longest to cook out of everything that I'm making today. I like to use peruano beans, but feel free to use any other type of beans. And I previously cleaned them before giving them a rinse. Sometimes beans can have dirt and small rocks and you do not want to bite into any of that. So clean them, rinse them a few times. And if you see any imperfections or dirt or whatever, something that is not a bean, remove it and you're fine. I like to rinse them quite a few times until I feel like they're clean enough. And then I let them soak for a few minutes or hours if you have time. I have heard that soaking them for longer periods of time can help you reduce bloating, gas, and inflammation. But honestly, I think my body's used to them because I've consumed them since I was a little girl. So the most I've let them soaking is a few hours. This week I'm cooking about 4 cups of beans, and it's kind of difficult because I grew up in a Mexican household where no one measured anything, so I'm still trying to find the right measurements. But according to Google, for every cup of dried beans that you use, you add 3 cups of water. This is just the water amount that I use for my big pot. I'm moving on to my chicken breast. I always make a protein, at least 2, but this week I only made 1, which was chicken breast. So I like to sear the chicken breast before boiling it. I feel like it gives it way more flavor. I just wanted shredded chicken breast to make a salad that I can have for the week. Whenever I'm hungry, I can either make a or a tostada. This week I decided to make a Chipotle shredded chicken salad using these chicken breast. This day I also made enchiladas, so that's why I only had a little bit of chicken left, which was fine. But these look great. They're fully cooked. They cooked about 45 minutes, and I'm gonna prep the salad so I can have that for the week. I'll make sure to add all of the measurements and the recipe on the screen for you guys to have. Moving on to the salsa. I think this is my favorite thing to make because I can add this to literally everything. I use it for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner, and it just gives it extra flavor. And I just really enjoy spicy food. But this recipe was given to me by my comadre. I like hers better, but I feel like mine is getting better and it tastes really good. It just tastes different. I don't know why. I think everybody has a different sazon, so try it and let me know how it turns out for you all. Again, I'll leave the measurements on the screen above. One of the things that I like to add to my food also is texture and color, and I feel like this is a great way to do it. So this is how I make my cebolla curtida. I don't add vinegar because I don't like that vinegary taste, and I feel with cebollas, if I taste it, I don't like it. So all I do is just add lemon, salt, and a little bit of dried oregano, which I didn't have this time, but if you have it, please add it. It just elevates the flavor. And you can skip the habanero if you want something less spicy. Again, I really enjoy spicy food, but you can just leave it without if you want. I used about 3 lemons. Wait, these are limes. Sorry. In Spanish, limes are lemons and lemons are lime. It's very confusing. But anyway, I used lime. Limón en español, but lime. And I put it in this little jar. And once I filled it up and I kind of sectioned it off and adding lemon, salt, and then more onion, I gave it a little mix and I put it in the fridge. These are good for up to 2 weeks, but honestly, I finished these within like 10 days or maybe sooner. And last but not least, I'm making Mexican calabazitas or Calabazitas a la Mexicana, Mexican zucchini style plate. I like this as a side dish. I can add this to some chicken or on the side with my beans. I think it's a very versatile, nutritious, and healthy food, low calorie, and it tastes really great and it's really easy to make. I will list the recipe and the ingredients above. It's a 1-pot meal, so it's ready within 25 minutes and you don't really have to do anything but chop, and that's pretty much it. And this is everything I prepped for a week full of healthy and delicious meals. I was trying to record snapshots of the meals that I made with the things that I prepped. This was the following day. I ended up just having a plate of beans with zucchini, and I made myself 2 panela tostadas and I topped it with the onions. I literally was able to whip this up in about 5 minutes or so. And then for breakfast, I use almost all of these ingredients. So I think this just makes my life easier, and I hope that it makes yours as well.